Heidi ho, YouTube. It is I, your friend and fellow motu collector and aficionado. I guess I'm actually obsessed with it, in an autistic way. Um, yeah. So I got this box, and I think I know what's inside. So I didn't want to open it without showing you guys, the joy of getting it out of the box. I think I'm going to also open it and review it. This comes all the way from Oswego, Illinois, from a store on eBay called Rare Waves. I've ordered lots of things from them. They're a good seller if you're into toys, so check them out. Rare Waves. And also, I picked up this figure. Because I was watching Mr. Home Arcade, who is a YouTuber who customizes figures, and he gets his friends to customize figures and he displays them. He pays people to customize figures too. But he has a setup that is a dream. He has everything you could want in motu. He has all these other toys too, but we'll just focus on the motu. He has every part, every character piece, everything you could need. Multiples of them. Drawers of them. A whole side of a room with shelves and shelves and containers of just pieces of He-Man and whole He-Man and all that stuff. Anyway, Mr. Home Arcade is funny. He's not for kids because he swears, unless you are a cool parent and explain to children that they can listen to swearing, but they can't repeat the swearing. That's the way my mom was when I was a kid. That was one of the only few things about her that was cool. But yeah, sometimes I swear on here too, but it's a slip up, and I usually try to censor it later. But I also click the box that says my channel isn't for kids because I don't want to get sued by some crazy thing happening because some kid does something stupid. I just don't. Kids, keep them away from me. So let's open this. Let's go back down to this. Let's open this box. She's in between there. All right. All right, that should do it. Yeah, so I got this figure because Mr. Home Arcade said that it was really cool, and it looked really cool. I watched his review of it, so I'm like, gotta have one. I gotta have two actually, because I'm opening this one. I gotta have one that's not open, so later on I'll get one of those. It is, well, this is kind of heavy. It's Ram Man, Cartoon Collection Ram Man. Check him out. Get a good look. Get a good look. Hold on just a second. Let me get you a. Yeah, I don't have one here on this. Let me get you a Ram Man that you can compare to. All right. Take a look at that Ram Man's face. See, this is the one we grew up with, right? Basically. Not completely, but basically. There's nothing real bad wrong with him. He's got bendable legs, bendable elbows. He isn't spring-loaded anymore, but maybe he is. Oh, he is still spring-loaded, it says. That's cool. It says it right there on the back. It says it right there. Some of these Origins toys do not have the feature that you loved them for in the 80s, but it's okay because they're superior figures now. Like, for instance, Cobra Khan does not shoot water. And that's okay. I really hardly ever shot water with him anyway. Instead, he comes with a blast of, green venom goo that comes out of his mouth. But, so there's things like that. And I don't think Dragon Blaster Skeletor shoots water either. I'm not sure, though. It might. So, yeah, get a good look at this guy. Get a look at his belt. Look at the armor. It's basically, it's a bit, what do you want to call it? Shiny metallic, but it's really dull. This one is a little more pearlescent. We're gonna get him out of the box anyway. But this box, this bubble feels way stronger. Like, it's really thick feeling. Way stronger than something like a regular, ooh, excuse me, I ate just now. A regular figure. This bubble feels thin, brittle, and around the edges, if you stress it too much, it'll just come right off the cardboard. I know I've made a video where I repair those with some super glue. But anyway, I do feel bad about opening this. It is an unpunched. So if you can get this shipping and everything 30 bucks, you should do it. Don't buy it if the entire purchase is more than $30. You can find this figure for like $25, $28 plus shipping and tax or whatever. At least if you're in the continental US. So anyway, gonna open him up. Alright. Well, let's just, oh, he's got that cool 40. And this card feels like it's better made than this. This is a shame to open up because this feels very well better packaged. So, all right, I said that. Now let's destroy it. Yeah, there's some cool art there. Ram Man going straight into the door. I mean, the background art is cool too. It's not the blast of rocks, the red rocks with the blue sky. It's just fire and Grayskull. Fire and Grayskull. That should be an expletive. Fire and Grayskull. Let's see if I can actually unfold the breakdown sheet. Look at that. Head comes off. Ankles come off, arms and hands come off. I don't know if he breaks apart at the waist. He may or may not. I think it's likely that he may not. Okay, so these are the next two I'm going to get, Mantenna and She-Ra. Even though I didn't really care for the She-Ra cartoon, but this figure is pretty cool. It's a good sculpt. She has sculpted hair instead of rooted hair. It's cool. So this comic is Horde Invasion with Sorceress and She-Ra and Hordak. Oh yeah, that's Bo right there. Let's see. Well, there's some good drawings in it, I have to say. This is a good one. Hordak has returned. Screw you, Skeletor. Yeah, I always try to give you guys just like a quick look at these without reading them to you because there's very little in there and, you know, don't really spoil it if I can. Can't help it. You'll have something to read when you open yours. But, you know, try to give you a look inside it. And that's a... Oh, he's got the tabs. So you know what that means. We got the tabs. Rightio. So we got those little tabs. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. See that one right there? Right there. I'm going to try to snip it off. Actually, I'm going to pull on it, stretch it out, and then try to get down in there, snip it. Got half of it. Okay, there's the other half. Okay, got another one here. Any on the legs? Of course there are. Of course there are. Stretch it out and It's holding it by the little tab. Okay, there's one on this orange thing. Oh, there's two. Oh wow, I'm gonna have to do surgery. On it. See, there's some tabs here, but I can't really quite get at them, so I'm gonna snip away. Snip away over here. Snip away. Alright, so now we can get on this one right there. And this one. Oh, they were linked. Okay, this should come out now. This should pop out. Cool. This is interesting. It's kind of flexible. Some kind of goddess image. Does it say? No, it just says human battering ram. Includes the Shakoti idol. Okay, it's a idol of Shakoti. It was a newer character that I'm not very familiar with. I sold my Shakoti classics. But look at this figure's arms. See how big they are? And how wide around his torso is. Now look at this. He's more ripped. But he's got a thinner waist and simplified armor, but like the quality of the plastic of the armor is superior. And this comes just right off. It just slides right off. You could make him a blacksmith if you wanted to. Let's see if we can get his helmet and his face one thing. Yeah, it's all one thing. You can't get the helmet off the face. But you can put like other... Oh wow, this is channels carved in it. Oh yeah, an addendum. I want to mention something real quick. This has been bothering me. This figure looks cool. In one of my past videos, I said it was a cool figure. I opened it up and I like it. I like the way it looks. But here's a problem with it. You cannot bend this joint any further than that. So you can't get close to the body. Also, his head doesn't like to turn because of his long hair. I've gone in and cut it. You can't really tell where I've cut it because I'm pretty good at that sort of thing, but I took the X-Acto knife, X-Acto blade, and I just went in, cut it along the flow of the hair, hoping that breaking this up would make it easier to turn, but it did not. Still a good figure, but those are problems with it that I don't like. Okay, and I messed him up. Messed his stance up. Yeah. There we go. Back to Ram Man. So this one is not spring-loaded. He's very dense. I like that. He's got these, you know, cool jointed feet like all the Origins have. He's got knee joints like he didn't have before. Pops in place. Clicky joints. I like clicky joints. Yeah. He has two holding hands. I'm surprised that this one didn't come with an axe, but it's okay. I have plenty. So this, see the pearlescence of it? How it is. Like, there's no glitter in that. It's not like auto paint, but it has a cool quality to it. It slides right on. Probably go on any figure. But yeah, this is cool. And that face. He's got more intense eyes. I think he was kind of like, wasn't he a little bit like dumb? Yeah, man, I'll break the wall down. Let me at him. All right, Ram Man. Go in there and smash them up. Okay, well, so there's not much going on with this one. Not much bad. It's good. Made in Vietnam. I love Vietnamese food. That shit is good. So, yeah, I'm gonna give him this calm stance and just put him over here. Put him over here. Make him stand tall. I wonder how does he stack up against a He-Man size figure like this one? This is a barbarian I created out of a He-Man body and Triple H's head and Beastman's armor and an unused He-Man axe. So he's like this barbarian from the hills. Let's see. Because you know on the show, Ram Man was shorter than He-Man. So they're the same size here. I want you to see. Oh, I can't zoom in? Oh, that's crazy. I can't zoom in. It'd be different if it was coming through the other camera. So anyway, that's Ram Man. He's a good figure. I'm glad I have him in my collection. So pay attention to this bit that's coming after this. It's on this video. It's just a little ad for my upcoming live giveaway and how you can get a free figure from me. So stay tuned for that. I thank you for watching. However few of you there are some of you. I know someone's watching, and that's good enough for me. I don't do this. I don't have dreams of doing this for money or anything. I'm just sharing a thing I like, and it helps take my mind off of other things. So, with that being said, I will wish you all a good journey. The power's with you. Be nice to each other, and be safe. See you later.